it helps to disqualify customers during the process of asking them questions. It gives a chance to disqualify them. And there's like a couple things that I added to it that aren't in the script, that I think are helpful.
Yeah, because like some people they just want to call and then they just want to like ring some price, like they just want to call and find out some prices, and you want to like disqualify like those people who are not serious. I think the most
Yeah.
valuable thing that you can do is basically to hold your price until like you have know like what you're dealing with, and then yeah, like you know like what you're dealing with, like or like because if you give up your price at the wrong point, like you are going to blow it. Got it. So like next time, next time whenever you get someone on the phone, once you know like roughly where they are, make sure like you give like a huge range, right? It could be like 200 or it could be like $800. Like like I really need to see the vehicle, and would you mind bringing it in, and then we can go into details of like how like a custom tailor. I always say this a lot. I will custom tailor a package to suit you based on that, because by doing that, right, so that now other prices is kind of like irrelevant, because when someone say like, oh, like I'm shopping for other prices, means that they are like means like they're not seeing it like they're seeing you no different than any other guys. And
Right.
yeah, so like that's why I use the that's why I use like custom tailor, like, or like I'm gonna custom tailor you a package, even though you already have like that kind of set pricing like at the back of your head, but you already, so like you say that, so like he feel like, oh, it's a lot more personal. You can use that as well. When someone tell me that, I can basically like handle the objections by saying like, hey, like does the idea make sense to you? Do you like the package, or like do you think that this is gonna help you, or if this makes sense? Because some people they genuinely want to shop around, but by quote unquote like custom tailor your package based on them and give like a huge range, it's motivating them to come to you. If they're really serious, like they will come to you. If they're not, if they're kind of like not serious, like you don't want to bother with like those leads anyway.
And then he ended up saying, "Oh, thank you," and then hung up.
Yeah, yeah, those kind of customers, like if you give them like a price range, then if they like, oh, okay, thank you, it means like they're not gonna like book it in, because
Yeah.
like that price like really like scares them away. So yeah, like you don't have to, sometimes like it's just not the right people coming in, and you don't have to beat yourself up just because like you come
Yeah.
close, because a lot of time like the right people comes in, like it's very easy for them once you go through the sales process. It's quite easy to book. It's just not getting the right people in. Like you want to get the sales process like dialed in, like super like confident, and like all the prices and all that kind of stuff, you can just roll out of your tongue, and make sure that you record all of your single like sales call, so that way you can listen back. Like just like today, before I hop onto a strategy call with another detailer, I literally like I listen back to my previous recordings, and it's very hard for me to like listen to my past recordings, because I cringe a lot, but it helped me a lot because I can dial in like the tonality, and I can see like, okay, like which part I'm stumbling like with my words and all of that. Yeah, like it's hard, like it's hard to like keep track of all of the single call, but by doing that, like this is what all like sales professionals do. They keep track of all of their calls, they record all of their single calls, and they listen back, and then they see like where can they improve on it. Because if you don't have a script, because a lot of like details, they don't have a script, they don't record their calls, so every single time like it's different, and
Yeah.
it's just not it doesn't have that that predictability like over there. But where compared to like if every person that comes through, you know exactly how each call will go, it'll give you a ton more confidence to basically to be a little bit be a little bit like bossy, like so to speak, and they can feel that, and from that tone itself, like they will know like, okay, like this guy know what he's talking about. I feel super comfortable with leaving my cars with him, and my car's gonna look great. He's gonna take care of me, and all of this, it all comes down like it all comes from like the tonality of like someone.
Where
Yes.
I use an all-over product.
So sell
Like
like,
what?
yeah, so for paint correction, you want to you want to sell like the correction first, but if they can't afford it, and then you then put it like, and then you then sell them like the all-in-one.
But I would like to generate it from my business to then put back into the business.
Got it. Yeah, the ads is gonna change your like in business, like that's for sure. Like Zach, Chris, like once they like jump on ads. Like Chris, he jumped onto ads super like early on when I told him like not to yet, but he just did it like anyway. But it's working out for him pretty well. So once you get into ads, like that's gonna like you're gonna get overwhelmed, like that's for sure. Sounds good. Yeah, you want to do like as for me, my personal goals is like I want to reach out to 5 people every single day. I want to be on the phone. I want to talk to 5 people every single day because like my day is not finished until I've talked to 5 people every single day. So if I do that, I know like in the long run, it's gonna help me a lot because I know like by doing that, I wouldn't have a slow season. I wouldn't have a dry calendar. Like even on that week 2 strategy as well, like if I have like a week that I don't have anything, I'm make sure I'm dedicated. I dedicate 2 hours just to like call like all of my previous leads to get their cars booked in. So my week is always full. Like you will have like a barrier of fear to basically to make those phone calls, but honestly, man, like once you can get past that, like you will like you will never have like a dry like season again. And they will do the selling for you because people that buy like the lift kits for them, they buy like all sorts of accessories for like their Jeeps. Now they have the money and they will be more than willing to spend like $1,000, $1,500 to get their cars done. It's fine. Like
it's hard to say no.
yeah, exactly. Like just finish like all of like those like coding jobs that you have booked in first. Now do all of that because like that ad that you ran like it's gonna die out like very soon. But if it's still going, just keep it going, and then once you have like more time, you can just do like week 5.
3 2500 HDs, which like I don't know, they're good money because they're huge, but like they fucking suck, man. Like I'm in the garage like trying to like probably didn't help that I got a broken rib or whatever, but trying to reach over and shit all weekend, like you know all those offers come in. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that, Shine. But I just did book way too much, like right on top of each other because I don't want to say no.
I mean, it's a good problem to have. Like it's better than not having any work like come in.
It is, man. It is. And like I just heard like earlier, like I don't want to try and like jump the gun on you, but like I've been running Facebook ads for a long time, and I know they're not like at all what like you want us to run. Like I definitely gotta redo my whole approach. But nah, I've always like thrown them up here and there. And I don't know. It's better than detailing. I was just like, yeah, it's just curious. I like to throw shit against the wall and see if it sticks sometime, you know?
Yeah, here's what I always say, right? Like if it works, then it works. Right? Like if it works, then don't change anything. But if it doesn't work, and then you can have a new approach. Because I know like the way that you run your ad, because I used to run them the same way. But the problem is like they only last for like a week, and then they'll die off, and then it won't like generate like anything. And that drove me like nuts because I can't be bothered like coming up with like new like stuff like every single week, right? It's very tiring.
Yeah.
My approach like has all like the back end set in place, so it's a lot more evergreen. You can run them for ages, and they will still be like generating leads, and that's like what you want, because you don't want to be like cracking your head, be like, oh okay, like what should I do? What should I do next? Why is my ads not working and all of that?